We have seen a lot of Nebraska football news drop over the past couple hours. Number one, the Huskers just received a big-time 2026 commit, a true hidden gem. We'll talk about who this guy is and why I'm so fired up about this edition. Number two, the Nebraska-Michigan game this year just got more interesting. Some big developments have happened over today. We'll talk about everything that's going on there. Number three, the Huskers are making a unique push for the college football playoff. Something just dropped about 20 minutes ago. We'll talk about that as well. And then number four, Trey Taylor peer recruiting the number one wide receiver in America and a four-star running back. We'll talk about both of those brand new prospects. And then last but not least, a couple big time announcements for the channel that you're going to want to know. So really quick, we have a lot to get into. Jam-packed video. Hit that like button if you're fired up. And really quick, we're getting so close to 12,000 subscribers. It would help me a lot. Please hit that subscribe button for more daily Husker football content. Join this family. Thank you so much. But without further ado, let's get into it. Talking about Nebraska football, a lot of news has dropped over the past couple days, over the past couple hours. We'll get into all of it as the video progresses. And I want to get things started with something that was announced this morning. Nebraska has received a brand new commitment in the class of 2026. This is in-state three-star linebacker Jace Reynolds, a true hidden gem. The Nebraskan coaching staff, they love this guy. And right off the bat, I mean, you look at the offer list, there's not a lot there. You got Air Force, you got K-State, you got Iowa State. That's really about it. Northwestern's in there as well. So I know a lot of Nebraska fans, the second Jace Reynolds committed, they're like, who even is this guy? Is he really that good of a player? Trust me, the coaching staff loves him. When you watch him on film, there's a lot to like. Last year, he had 90 tackles for Elkhorn North. He's speedy. He can play jack. He can play inside linebacker. He can play safety in the secondary for the Big Red. So he's a guy who has positional flexibility. The statistics are there. The leadership ability is there. He's a great kid on and off the field, great in the academics aspect of it. So the coaching staff loves Jace Reynolds' game. And this is a guy who actually I see a lot of upside with. He's very raw. He's not a guy who probably can play right away from Nebraska. But just know this, the coaching staff, they've only offered 3 total in-state players in the class of 2026. They like something about Jace Reynolds. I'm going to take the coaching staff's word for it here, but this is a guy who, in my opinion, has high upside, has that positional flexibility, is a good kid, so you're not going to be concerned about him doing anything wrong off the field. And the last thing I'll say about Jace Reynolds before we get into some other big-time segments is that he's a guy who could be an NIL walk-on. Now, we know that the 105 cap limit is going to get implemented sooner rather than later with it being grandfathered in. There's still going to be 85 scholarship players and about 20 NIL walk-ons. He could be an NIL walk-on. I'm just speculating on that, but that's why Nebraska took him. But they do see the upside here, and of course, he's a guy who's going to come here and compete at a high level. He's a culture setter. That's why Nebraska really, really likes him. So pretty good addition by the Big Red, somebody that Nebraska fans probably won't give as much respect as it deserves, but pretty excited about that. Second thing I want to get to, the Nebraska-Michigan game this year just got more interesting. Now, this is a huge game for Nebraska for a million reasons. It's going to be the 4th game of the year for the Big Red. It's going to be at home. Nebraska, fingers crossed, will be undefeated going into that one. Same thing with Michigan. It might be on College game day. It's likely going to be on national television, prime time, all that. So it's already a huge game for Nebraska. It's a statement game for Raiola and Matt Rhule. It was announced today that Michigan's head coach, Sharon Moore, will likely be suspended for that matchup. He will be suspended for week 3 in week 4 for the Wolverines. Obviously, with all the stuff that's been going on in Michigan over the past couple of years with the Connor Stallion stuff, with the scouting stuff, the university, it's not the NCAA that's suspending him, it's the university that's suspending him from week 3 to week 4 because they just probably don't want to get any more suspensions by the NCAA. So that's a huge development. And that means the odds Nebraska wins that football game are even better. Michigan's going to be a good team this year. They got a 5-star quarterback. They got a lot of talent in the transfer portal. Like, Nebraska probably won't be favored, but you take out their head coach and you replace them with whoever, offensive coordinator, defense coordinator for a game, I like Nebraska's odds a lot more, especially with them going to a raucous environment in Lincoln. If they were playing at home, okay, they might still win that football game. But them going to a different environment with a first-time head coach for one game for an interim, I feel pretty good about that one for Nebraska. So that is something that I'll absolutely watch out for. But Michigan's head coach will likely be suspended for the Nebraska-Michigan game, probably on national television. It's a big-time game. I definitely have my calendar penciled down for that Saturday because I'm going to be there, and it's going to be a good one. But definitely feel a lot better about that matchup now that Sharon Moore looks like he will be suspended. Third thing I want to get to, it was announced today that Nebraska's athletic director, Troy Deion, is now a part of the college football playoff committee. Now, what does this mean? Okay, it means that he has a say in basically everybody that makes the college football playoffs. He gets to determine the seeding, this, that, and the third. He gets to be in the room with everybody. The reason why this is important is Nebraska is talking cultural playoff. They think they can get there, whether it's this year, next year, whatever. That's the progression. Now we have somebody who's in that room, who is a Nebraska Cornhusker, who's fighting for our interests. It just makes it easier for Nebraska to get a good seed to actually get in the playing field. So I know a lot of people might not think that's a big deal. Troy Dan's in the committee. There's a bunch of guys in the committee. Not really. And it's kind of a huge development that he's going to be in there now fighting for Nebraska, fighting for some Big Ten opponents. So really feel good about Troy Dan and being part of the cultural playoff committee. I don't know. Things are looking up for Nebraska in the playoff. I know some Nebraska fans don't want to hear that. They want to take baby steps. They want to, win 8-9 games. The coaching staff doesn't feel that way. Some fans don't feel that way. It feels like it might be this year, so it's a pretty huge news that Troy Dan will be on the cultural playoff committee. Two more things I want to get to. Trey Taylor just has recently been peer recruiting 2 brand new players of high value. Jameer Brown, the #1 player in the class of 2027, 5-star wide receiver who's 5'11", 170 pounds, current Ohio State commit. He was peer recruiting yesterday on social media. Again, I told you guys that good quarterbacks, they want to play with good wide receivers and vice versa. Jameer Brown, he's very familiar with Trey Taylor through all of their events, through all their camps, through all this. So get Jameer Brown's guy, kind of similar to Jeremiah Smith. Super, super fast guy who can make plays all over the football field. Great hands. You can put them all over. So would watch out for Jameer Brown. Obviously, currently committed to Ohio State, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. And then last but not least, Isaiah Rodgers, who's a 4-star running back who's 5'10", 190, coming out of Massachusetts. He visited Nebraska for the spring game, had a great time meeting Raiola, meeting with the staff, meeting with Trey Taylor. So another guy who Nebraska really likes coming out of the East Coast. He's a 4-star running back. Top 200 player in the country. A lot of really, really good offers here in Nebraska. Arguably the favorite, along with schools like Notre Dame, Boston College in there, Maryland's in there. Who else? We got Syracuse in there. So some good offers there, but Nebraska making a push. So, man, a lot of stuff going on with the Huskers. And then a couple other things I want to get to. Channel announcements. Number one, I'm going to be going, we're going to start getting the membership program back up this summer. I'm going to start posting exclusive member videos. So again, no pressure for anything, but if you're a subscriber and you enjoy my content, it's $1 a month to join the membership program, and I will be posting videos pretty much about every single week. We'll be doing exclusive live stream. We might be doing some college football 25 stuff, some video game stuff. So if that intrigues you and you want to see more content every single day, every single week, talking Nebraska football, join that membership program, $1. The link is in the description. Number two, again, busy summer. We're going to continue to post every single day. Email me at WilsonDittman WilsonDittman@gmail.com if you have any ideas for videos. Again, I have plenty of ideas, but if you want to see something specific on the channel, make sure to email me. And then last but not least, say goodbye to the background, everybody. We got about 1 week of college left, and then we're going into summer, and then obviously we got about 3 months until sophomore semester. So it's been a good run with this background, guys, but say goodbye because one of the last videos you will see it in. All right, guys, let me know your thoughts down below about everything going on. Let me know in the comment section. Hey, if you made this far in the video, you know what to do. Hit the like button and subscribe. As always, folks, go grab, go Rhule, and I'll see you in the next one.